I choose Anton Chekhov's short story Gooseberries, in which to the character of Ivan Ivanovich, themes like self-deception, social apathy, and moral responsibility are explored. Ivan Ivanovich is a veterinary doctor, an intellectual, a man with an active civic stance who suffers from the indifference of those around him and his illusion of small happiness. I envision the costume of his character in the style of late 19th century realism, with elements that symbolically highlight his inner conflict and philosophical anxiety. The costume must allow the character to move freely, gesture, sit by fire, and walk through fields. It should be practical, comfortable, and not easily soiled. It is important that the fabric doesn't shine on the stage of filming lights. Therefore, I choose materials such as cotton linen and soft wool. They are natural, breathable, and historically accurate for the timeline and character. The story was written in the end of 19th century. Ivan Ivanovich is a representative of the Russian intelligentsia, not wealthy but educated. His appearance reflects provinciality and weariness with life, but also an inner honesty that gives him a certain spark. I studied photos of people from his social circle and time period. This is simple, unadorned clothing, often warm but clean. Typical clothing includes a gray and dark shirt, a long frock coat, a vest, a wide-brimmed hat, and boots. He carries a sense of protest, and I want to express his somewhat careless but sincere appearance as a contrast to his brother, who is deluded by the illusion of success. I was inspired by portraits of the intelligentsia of that area, as well as paintings of Perov and Repin. The colors are muted gray, swamp green, brown, symbolizing the melancholy and grim reality the character sees so clearly. My final costume design is built on the contrast between external simplicity and inner tension. I began with the image of wandering, intellectual, somewhat disheveled man in dusty clothes but with burning eyes. The central element is the shirt with an open collar, possibly, even buttoned a bit carelessly. Over it a worn frock coat hidden along journeys. Footwear simple, scuffed boots. The hat soft and formal. In his hands a pipe and a cane. He doesn't chase excessive elegance, yet he takes care of himself, which again emphasizes his inner conflict, creating contrast. The final version I envision is a combination of those two images, a blend of practicality and aesthetics, to convey the character as authentically as possible, without any words. Ivan Ivanovich's costume is not just clothing, it is an expression of thoughts. Through his modest yet expressive appearance, I convey the essence of Chekhov's story, which is a call for waking and action.